What's up, everybody? Today is March 1st. We are starting our fitness journey now, adding into fitness into it. So we are going to be, another component into this channel is going to be following, and helping people that are struggling get started on the journey, because Lord knows I've struggled so hard. I see people get into the gym, no problem, and it's just, I love exercise and I love sports, but it just, I don't know. The gym is just something that's completely different mindset you have to be in. So anyway, I stopped biting my fingernails, and that only took like 4 days. So since I hate the gym, I figure if I can get creating a habit, they say only takes 3 days. So if I can get past the first 3 days, they say it's much easier to rewire your brain and get going. So let's test that theory out, because like I said before in other videos, I've coached high-level hockey. I played a decent level, but I didn't go far. But I've coached high-level hockey, and I've coached kids that have gone pretty far. And if I should follow my own advice that I tell them, is because they all want to make the NHL, they all want to do this. It's just same thing as being when I used to make music videos for production. I would have these directors who would be like, or even movies, they would be like, oh, my movie's gonna win the next Oscar, and it was the first movie they ever made, and my theory to them was, this is only supposed to be a vehicle to get you to your next project, into your next car, into your next project, and that project will get you, elevate you a little further. So if you're starting on level 1 or level 2 or whatever level you're starting on, then that's where you need to be, and that's what will elevate you. So what I found is that the more create baby steps for yourself. I know this is like nothing new, but I'm a product of it. So I figure if I can do it, anybody can do it, because it's hard for me to get started on things. But once I get started, I usually go pretty much hardcore. It's just that I know that that's going to happen, so I need to make sure that I'm really ready to commit and do it with an intentional thought. And since this year, my word of the year is intention, I'm going to do everything with great intention. I'm not going to do anything frivolous or stupid. It's going to all have, some sort of intentions behind it. Good, feel good intentions. Help people, whatever it may be, get myself feeling better, anything like that. So, and since intention is the word, I wanted to make sure I was really going to be intentional before I started, this new journey, because I really want to lose some of this, and as you can see, I want to lose some of this. I'm not obese, I'm just overweight. So I wanted to try and, if I can commit to walking, at least walking. I'm not even going to say how far I'm going to walk at the beginning. I'm just going to walk. Wherever it takes me, it's going to take me. And then I'll walk back home. So that's where we're at right now. And I feel the same thing with people. If you can just create baby steps, whether it's cleaning your house, just do one room, one shelf, one area, fitness. Getting, you want to get more exercise or be motivational, then just get out and just walk to the end of the block. I used to hate walking my dogs far, and they're getting a little bit older now. And this year I also decided with intention that I was going to make a commitment and a hard intention, to walking them 3-4 times a day. And you know what? The first 2-3 days were hard, because I didn't feel like doing it. I was on my phone, oh, they'll take them later. But no, I did it, and now it's ingrained into my day. I don't even think about it. If I'm out and about in 3 or 4 hours, I realize, oh shit, I need to get home, walk the dogs. They need to go out. They need their exercise, So that's also, intention. Very easy to train your brain to do stuff if you just want to commit to it, So that's what we're doing today in this new video journey to, and next week we got a lot going on. We got the Indian Wells in Palm Springs that I'm going to. That's the next 2 weeks. We'll be in and out of there for 2 or 3 days. We're gonna do some live betting there, which is gonna be fun. Also, I just started getting into tennis, so it's been a year and a half. So I'm excited to actually try and see some of these live players, which could be phenomenal, you know. So that I'm very excited about that. And I got, you know, my DoorDash week competition of streaming. I'm going to be live streaming 12 hours a day next week to try and beat this DoorDash record that I've been practicing for the last 2 weeks, which I have a video going up for that. So you'll have to pay attention. Stay tuned for that. And then I got a Vegas trip in there, you know, as we try and win this 10,000 on bubble craps. And also we've got the NHL is back. So since the Olympics are over, we've got the NHL back, and we're going to be doing a lot of gambling again, sports betting. So March is going to be a very busy month. April as well, I'm excited. April, we got a lot of stuff going on as well, including the big highlight is my sister and my sister's kid, Austin. They're going to be in Vegas for 2 weeks, or a week, and I'll be there the entire week with them. So I'm excited about that. So, you know, as we try and build this channel, we're going to, you know, try and bring some good content and have a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm back to my walk here. Just wanted to give a quick update, and I have a bunch of videos going up in the next few days, including my reaction to the Olympics and all that stuff. And we've got some sports betting coming up today, Penguins game coming up, so excited about that. Anyway, you guys, sorry for being MIA, but like I said, I wanted to make sure I did things with intention and not just, you know, be posting for posting. So now that I got a little better game plan and a little more understanding on it, we are ready to go full bore. So let's smash this, and we'll see you later.